Pakistan is a country located in South Asia, bordered by India to the east, Afghanistan and Iran to the west, and China to the north. It has a population of over 220 million people, making it the fifth most populous country in the world. Pakistan has faced a number of economic issues over the years, including high inflation, low foreign reserves, a large trade deficit, and high levels of debt. There are several reasons why Pakistan has faced these economic challenges. Political instability in Pakistan has been a major factor contributing to the country's economic issues. Pakistan has had a history of frequent changes in government and inconsistent economic policies, which has created uncertainty among investors and made it difficult for businesses to plan and invest in the country. Since its independence in 1947, Pakistan has experienced several periods of military rule, with the military overthrowing elected governments and imposing martial law. Furthermore, political parties in Pakistan often prioritize their own interests over those of the country, leading to a lack of consensus on key economic and social issues. This has made it difficult to implement long-term policies that could address the country's economic challenges. Overall, political instability in Pakistan has created an environment of uncertainty and unpredictability, making it challenging for businesses to plan and invest in the country. Addressing this issue will require a sustained effort to strengthen democratic institutions and promote stability and consistency in government policies. Security challenges in Pakistan have been a major factor contributing to the country's economic issues. Pakistan has been facing terrorism, sectarian violence, and other security challenges for several decades, which have had a negative impact on the economy by discouraging foreign investment and tourism. Pakistan has been a victim of terrorism for many years, with various militant groups carrying out attacks on civilians, law enforcement agencies, and the military. These attacks have caused widespread fear and uncertainty, leading to a decrease in foreign investment and a decline in tourism. The country has also experienced sectarian violence, which has created social unrest and tension, further exacerbating the security situation. The security situation in Pakistan has also had a negative impact on the country's image in the international community, which has made it difficult for the government to attract foreign investment and financial assistance. The negative perception of Pakistan as an insecure and unstable country has deterred many foreign investors from considering Pakistan as a viable destination for investment. Addressing security challenges in Pakistan will require a sustained effort to improve the country's law and order situation, strengthen security forces, and promote social and political stability. Improving security will not only create a safer environment for Pakistanis but also make the country a more attractive destination for foreign investors and tourists. Pakistan has been struggling with a chronic energy crisis, which has had a negative impact on the economy by hampering industrial production, affecting businesses, and causing inconvenience to citizens. The energy crisis has been caused by several factors, including a lack of investment in the energy sector, outdated infrastructure, and a failure to diversify the energy mix. Pakistan has been facing an acute shortage of electricity and gas, resulting in frequent power outages and load shedding. This has affected the industrial sector, which relies heavily on electricity, resulting in a decrease in industrial production and a loss of jobs. The crisis has also had an impact on businesses, which have been forced to rely on expensive and unreliable alternative energy sources, further increasing their costs. The energy crisis has also caused inconvenience to citizens, who have to endure long hours of power outages, especially during the summer months. This has had a negative impact on the quality of life, as citizens are unable to carry out their daily routines, and businesses are unable to operate efficiently. Addressing the energy crisis in Pakistan will require a comprehensive approach, including investment in the energy sector, modernization of infrastructure, and diversification of the energy mix. The government must prioritize this issue and take steps to increase investment in the energy sector, improve the transmission and distribution system, and promote the use of renewable energy sources. These steps will not only help to address the energy crisis but also contribute to the country's economic growth by providing a reliable and affordable source of energy to businesses and citizens. The lack of human development and the poor quality of education in Pakistan have also contributed to the country's economic issues. Pakistan has one of the lowest literacy rates in the world, with a significant portion of the population being unable to read or write. This has resulted in a lack of skilled labor, which has made it difficult for businesses to find qualified workers and has constrained economic growth. The education system in Pakistan is also plagued by numerous challenges, including inadequate funding, outdated curriculum, and a lack of trained teachers. As a result, the quality of education in Pakistan is low, and many students are unable to acquire the skills necessary to succeed in the modern economy. The lack of human development in Pakistan has also contributed to social and economic inequalities, with many people being excluded from the benefits of economic growth. The lack of education and training opportunities has also contributed to the high levels of poverty in the country, as many people are unable to find meaningful employment. Addressing the human development challenges in Pakistan will require a concerted effort to improve the quality of education and provide training opportunities to citizens. This will involve increasing investment in education, improving the curriculum, and training teachers to provide quality education. Providing opportunities for vocational training and skills development will also be crucial to addressing the skills gap and providing citizens with the skills necessary to succeed in the modern economy. Addressing these challenges will not only improve the quality of life for Pakistanis but also contribute to the country's economic growth by providing a skilled and productive workforce. Pakistan's dependence on imports is another major factor contributing to the country's economic issues. Pakistan has a large trade deficit, meaning that the country imports more goods and services than it exports. This has a significant impact on the country's foreign exchange reserves, as it requires the government to spend more foreign currency to pay for imports than it earns from exports. Pakistan's dependence on imports is primarily due to a lack of domestic production in key sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, and energy. This has made the country heavily reliant on imports to meet its domestic demand for goods and services. Additionally, Pakistan's exports are largely focused on a few primary commodities, such as textiles and leather products, which have limited demand in the global market. The dependence on imports has several negative impacts on the country's economy. Firstly, it puts pressure on the country's foreign exchange reserves, which can lead to a balance of payments crisis. Secondly, it makes the country vulnerable to global market fluctuations, as any disruption in the global supply chain can lead to shortages and price hikes in the domestic market. Thirdly, it limits the country's ability to create jobs and develop domestic industries, as most of the money spent on imports goes to foreign companies and economies. Addressing the issue of dependence on imports will require a multi-pronged approach that includes increasing domestic production in key sectors, diversifying the export basket, and reducing the demand for imports by promoting local products. The government can achieve this by providing incentives for businesses to invest in key sectors, increasing investment in infrastructure and technology, and improving the business climate to attract foreign investment. Additionally, the government can promote local products by implementing tariffs on imports, providing subsidies to local businesses, and promoting domestic tourism. Addressing the issue of dependence on imports will not only reduce the trade deficit but also create jobs and contribute to the country's overall economic growth. In conclusion, Pakistan's economy faces numerous challenges, including political instability, energy shortages, poor human development, and dependence on imports. These challenges have constrained economic growth and left many Pakistanis struggling with poverty and inequality. Addressing these challenges will require a concerted effort from the government, private sector, and civil society. It will require a long-term commitment to reform and investment in key sectors such as energy, education, and infrastructure. It will also require policies that promote formalization of the economy, increase domestic production, and diversify the export basket. Despite these challenges, Pakistan has significant potential for economic growth, with a young and growing population, abundant natural resources, and strategic geographic location. With the right policies and investments, Pakistan can unlock this potential and create a more prosperous and equitable society for all its citizens. It is essential to recognize that addressing Pakistan's economic challenges is not just a matter of economic policy, but also a matter of social justice and human development. By working together to address these challenges, we can build a more sustainable and inclusive economy that benefits all Pakistanis.